Hello and welcome, I'm host Elizibar. This is El Krudo number 2, the review the military wants to keep classified. So, if you remember the first book, there was a lot of setup. There's a whole lot of setup over here, and then, El Krudo drops in and goes, ooh, boom, and then there's like blood and guts and people dying left and right. It's actually pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome when you got to that part. Issue 2, uh, boy, issue 2 doesn't quite live up to the hype. I was expecting it to pick up somewhere in the fighting. After issue 1, that's what I expected. Is we would start this issue with him. Look at him right here. Sam, looking dope. With him getting into some trouble and fighting. That's not the book I got. So my expectations were not calibrated appropriately. Now I do need to make clear right now, before I go any further in this review, that this book was sent to me by the comic creator. And I got to remember to put that in the description down below so that it's like documented everywhere. He sent it to me to review. So if you think that has influenced my review of this book in any way, you're wrong. But there you go. Now you have the truth. You have the information at your disposal. In fact, I was surprised he sent me a physical copy. Like, I hadn't even reviewed issue 1, and he was already like, hey, I'll send you a book, man. I'll send you a book. And I'm like, issue 1 is on your website, bro. Issue 1 is on your website. I can just go to your website. In fact, you can go to the website and check out issue 1 right now. You can also check out my review of issue 1. If I'm smart and I remember, I will put a link somewhere. Maybe it'll be something you can click like over here, something like that. Anyway, doesn't matter. Now, we get a pretty good sense for the villains in this book. Or at least the guys I presume are going to be the villains. So you got this old guy. He's smuggling some drugs in. This lady goes running out of the barracks that he's going to go talk to. The barracks is the home of Major Ding. I can't say that without giggling. I'm sorry. And we see that Major Ding is running a drug operation. It's very what was that Chuck Norris movie? Missing in Action. It's very missing in action. The way this situation, the way this scenario feels. And I got to say, there's only a couple panels of art in this book I didn't like. It feels kind of amateurish in places, and I think it's because there's some extraneous lines and spots and stuff. But there's only one that really stood out to me as like, whoa, what am I even looking at? And it's right here, man. I think his facial structure changed from over here to over here. Maybe it's the perspective is not quite right or something, but whoa! Like, up here, see? Like, it's got to be the perspective. I'm not sure. It didn't do it for me. And I didn't like this whole sequence here on the carrier where the officer's getting the other guy to lie, whatever. But then the book gets us to here. This 2-page spread of him, and we see what happened. We see what happened, man. He's the only survivor of that fight. So we didn't get to see that whole fight, which is kind of a shame. I was looking for like some hard-boiled orangutan killing everybody action. Lots of it. I expected like half of this book to be him like rampaging. Instead of getting that action movie, we got something a lot more introspective and thoughtful, and kind of a lot more interesting too. I'm going to read you the dialogue on these couple pages because this is his narration. This is El Crudo's thoughts. Sitting here, not hearing nothing but rain, I'm starting to understand the word loathing. I've watched the sun rise and set, and I'm still stuck here, 30 feet up a gosh darn out of season fig tree. No backup, no evac. After a lot of commotion, I was the last American to leave that death trap alive. Now I got nowhere to go and nothing to do but wait. I grab my canteen and press it to my lips, try to pass the time. My bourbon's used up. Finished that long ago. I resorted to sucking back some rice wine I nabbed off that Charlie Point man. Took him out early this morning. Tastes old, sour. Bleep it. As long as it's got a percentage. And so we go from there to seeing like some training camp stuff. Look at him, man. Got him dressed up. I think I enjoyed this page a lot more than I ever thought I would enjoy seeing apes attending a barbecue. Like, this is ridiculous. Although, those are monkeys, not apes. But, whatever. He's chilling out here. The colonel or whoever is like frying some stuff up, and there's a pig down below, which is what prompted the memories. And so, are you ready? Bam! Yeah, he's gonna be dining well. He's talking about like fire, he can never put it out. And I really liked this page. The art style that I just said, oh, it feels kind of amateurish earlier. It really looks great right here. This looks psycho. I was gonna say psychotic, and I changed to psycho. It looks psycho. It's awesome. It's great. We learn more about the villain. I'm gonna stop showing pages of the book because I've showed probably a third of the book at that point. That's more than I really like to show if I can avoid it. I like to show like maybe 5 pages. I do need to update my comment about the shipping. I didn't notice it when I unboxed it, and I probably should have, but that corner got zinged. Not a big deal. It's free, and it's a review copy, but if anybody buys this from them, I hope it's shipped a little more carefully, because I sure didn't do that zing right there. At least I hope I didn't. I don't remember doing it. Like, I've had this book, it's just been in this bag and board since I got it. You can see the little swag. So I kind of like this. The writing is definitely the best part, and the art sometimes. You know what? I'm going to show you just one more page. I'm so sorry, Manny, that I'm showing so much of your dang book. And if you want, I can dial it back and re-record this or something. But I got to show this because again, that art style works really, really well here. So here's the villain. He's getting a little taste of opium. He's having a good time. Run his drug operation, sampling the merchandise. Never get high on your own supply. Something villains everywhere need to learn. Pretty good book. If I hadn't got this for free, I surely would have been tempted to buy this thing. Like, this was a pretty good book. It was a good read. If the art game stepped up a notch or two, this would definitely be something that I would recommend without a doubt to pretty much everybody. And there's nothing really objectionable here. There's some violence, there's some swearing. It's like an R-rated movie from the 80s. I liked it. I liked it. I'm trying to think. I know in the previous review I sat down and I like deconstructed a scene or something to make sure that the angles made sense. I don't think I need to do that in this one. Nothing in here really felt that way. I think from that perspective, everything was well constructed. There were no confusing text bubbles that I noticed. From that perspective, the artwork, the way the artwork communicates the storytelling was definitely a success in this book. So if you want some crazy monkey action in Vietnam, I think this is the book that you have to get. I don't know of any other book that features crazy monkey action in Vietnam. Manny's shape here, he has a lock on this market, and he needs to ride that for all it's worth. So check it out. If I remember, I will put the link in the description below so you can click over their website. If not, I'm sure if you just Google search for this, or actually probably go to Twitter and search for his name there, should be pretty easy. Should be pretty easy to find. All right, you all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I sure hope to see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.